If you live in a cold climate like I do and have solar panels, they may get covered in snow from time to time and even stay covered if temperatures stay below freezing. And this raises the question, well, how much does being covered in snow reduce their power output? And is it worth it to go scrape the snow off the panels? And is that even feasible if the panels are located somewhere like your roof? And you don't even need access to full-size solar panels to do this as a science experiment. You just need a little panel like this, which you can buy online, and a tool called a multimeter. We have a tutorial about how to use one of these on our YouTube channel that you can connect to measure the voltage output from the solar panel, which is what I have here. So the solar panel has two wires attached to it. I have those connected to the probes from the multimeter, and I'm being careful not to let any melted snow touch those exposed electrical contacts. And then what I can do is cover the solar panel in a layer of snow of a certain thickness. You can see I've just sort of lazily tossed some on here for purposes of a demonstration. But for a science project, you would want to do that more evenly, say cover either a certain area of the panel or cover the whole thing in a certain thickness, and see how the voltage changes as you add more snow. Now, we have to be careful when talking about electricity because there are a lot of different words that we tend to throw around interchangeably in everyday language, like power, voltage, electricity, but they have specific meanings and specific units in physics. So you'll hear words like volts, amps, or watts. And I'm not going to go into the details in this video. I'll put a little more information about that in the description. But what I'm showing here is measuring the voltage output from the panel. That is not the same as measuring the power output from the panel. To get the power, you also need to measure something called electrical current, and then multiply current times voltage to get power. Again, not going to go over the details in this video, but if you're interested in doing that for a science project, I'll put more information in the description. So this is a great cold weather science project that you can do for pretty low cost and is very relevant to the world of alternative and renewable energy. So again, if you want to check it out, you can follow the brief instructions in this video, look in the description for more details, and if you do try it, we'd love to hear from you, so go ahead and leave a comment to let us know how it went. You can also subscribe to our channel and check out our website, www.sciencebuddies.org, for over 1,000 other projects in all areas of science and engineering.